right, y'all. I'm back. Oh, shoot. What did I just do? Hold on. Did I mess something up? Okay, there we go. I was like, what the hell? All right, y'all. So let me, I need to do a follow-up to this Seraya case. Uh-oh. Wrong one, y'all. Wrong one. Where is it? To listen to this update. The FBI is now involved in the missing case of Seraya Aung Harmon. Okay.
For joining us for Crempty News at 5, I'm Mark Hanrahan.
It's good to have you here. I'm Whitney Ward. We do begin with breaking news tonight. The FBI is helping Pullman and Moscow police with a search of a home in connection to a missing 2-year-old.
Now remember, this baby was under a custody agreement between this man, Aaron Aung, and the baby's mom. What was her name? Y'all, what was her name? Samara Harmon. It was her name. Okay, Samara Harmon is the mother of this baby, Seraya. So Samara and Aaron had a custody agreement where they shared the custody of the baby. But remember, in my other videos, I said that my opinion of Aaron is that he, and this could have been influenced, and I think it was influenced by his parents or the family, their mindset, okay? But he somehow believes that this lady, Natalie, I think her name is, what is her name? Y'all, I don't want to be wrong. Let me go down real quick. Cause she was reported missing too. Okay. What is her name? I believe it's Natalie. I'm trying to find her name. Yeah, Nadia Cole. That's this lady. Okay. So Aaron really wants her. He got engaged to this lady November of last year, 2023. Which ironically, the last post that this lady made prior to all this was the engagement. He proposed to her. If y'all don't think that this is planned, I don't know what to tell you. And I've said that before. I'm still saying it. It was planned. Because this lady went missing the same time, or she was reported missing, the same time as this baby goes missing. That's not a coincidence. I don't care what nobody says. That's not a coincidence. So now the FBI is involved because of them believing that there is more evidence to help them figure out what has transpired or what is transpiring with this baby being missing. It had a lot to do with the information that the family put out and the things that the family's been doing in the background, okay?
The toddler was last seen nearly 3 weeks ago back on May 29th, and police believe she has been taken to Mexico by her father, Aaron Aung, and his fiancée, Nadia Cole.
Crime 2's Amanda Rowley is live outside the house where that search is taking place. So Amanda, what have you seen here in the last hour?
Well, Mark and Whitney, law enforcement packed up and left just about an hour ago. But before that, we saw several law enforcement vehicles parked here in the street, as well as people with FBI shirts coming and going from the home that they executed that search warrant on. But we also talked to neighbors who say they saw a lot more police activity this morning. Specifically, they saw police officers searching that blue van, the green car behind it, and the white car over there just across the street. Take a listen.
There was, police cars with their lights on, and I was curious.
I asked y'all this. Why do y'all think the FBI is decided to raid Aaron Aung's family home? Why do y'all think that? Why do y'all think they raided his family's home? If you want to go back and reference my other videos, then do that. But why do you think they raided Aaron Aung's family home? There is a reason.
About what was happening. So I looked out my front window and there was probably 5 or 6 police cars going through this green car right here. And yeah, I've seen FBI come and go.
Pullman Police Department says they executed a search warrant that authorized a search of Aaron Aung's family home, and they searched for any evidence or information relating to the disappearance of Aung's 2-year-old daughter, Seraya Aung Harmon. Pullman PD says she was supposed to return to her mother's custody in Pullman 2 weeks ago. Now, investigators believe Aung may be traveling to Mexico with his fiancé.
I got another question. Do y'all think that Aaron and this fiance are traveling to Mexico with this baby? Do y'all think that? And do y'all think that they are paying attention to the media? That's another question. In my opinion, they are aware of what's going on. And when I say they, I mean Nadia and Aaron are aware of what's going on. That's what I believe. They are paying attention. They see what's going on, because even though they're not communicating to anyone's knowledge, they're not communicating with anyone right now, they have access to the media. Everywhere you go, there's some kind of television. There's some kind of news article. Okay? And given what I said before about the family, do you think that the family, at this point, do you think that the family of Aaron are in distress now? Not because their home has been raided by FBI. I'm asking, do you think that Aaron's family is in distress now about Aaron and the baby's whereabouts? I don't think they are. That is my opinion. I don't think that the family is in distress about their whereabouts. I think the family knows more than what they're saying to the media. That's what I think. But time will tell.
Say Nadia Cole, who is a WSU grad. Cole was reported missing after she failed to board a flight with her family. Now, investigators say that local agencies are continuing to work tirelessly to locate 2-year-old Seraya. Anyone with information about this case are asked to call the Pullman Police Department.
I really hope that if anybody sees these two out with this baby, that they report them. I really do. I want this video and every video out there about her disappearance to be viral. Why? Because I want this baby back with her mother. She was taken for all the wrong reasons. That's what I believe. And this young man, Aaron Aung, got a lot to answer for. This is really, really selfish behavior. And shows, like I said before, he lacks compassion. He doesn't have compassion. And if he does, he doesn't have it for Seraya or Saraya's mom or her family. He clearly doesn't understand that bond that a child has with its mother. There's no way. There's no way. Or he could be very closed-minded to the idea of the bond between a mother and a child. Meaning he's subjective about the type of mother a child should have. That's what I think. Now, let's read this article here. Okay, this is from Newsweek. I'm going to link this in my description. But I just want to read to y'all. It says multiple police departments and the FBI served a search warrant on Aaron Aung's home in Idaho as the international manhunt for his missing Washington 2-year-old and his fiance continues after a month. Family members reported toddler Seraya Aung, and family members refers to the mother's side. The mother's side was the side that reported her missing, not the father's side. And that is significant, I think. it lends to me saying I believe that the family of Aaron Aung knows more than what they're saying. They did not report the baby missing. It was the mother's side that reported the baby missing. Family members reported Seraya Aung Harmon's disappearance on June 3rd after her father Aaron did not bring the child back to her mother after his scheduled visit. This was intentional. This was intentional. And what does this say about the family of Aaron? They didn't report the baby being missing. They haven't even come out to ask Aaron to bring the baby back, to my knowledge. They haven't pleaded for Aaron to come back home safely with the fiance Nadia or Seraya. He's just missing. So everybody seems to be concerned. But how concerned is Aaron about everybody else? Why would he put his own family through this mess? If he's alive and well and has the capability to correspond, why is he not doing it? And I say again, if you think that Aaron Aung and Nadia do not have access to the media, you are sadly mistaken. Yes, they do. I don't believe anything's wrong with Nadia or the baby. I just think that they're together, and I think that they're trying to live this dream life being perpetrated by Aaron and possibly Nadia. I don't think she's missing at all. I think she's very complicit, and I think this is planned to take this baby. It's very possible that they could get hitched while they're on the run. I'm putting that out there. Authorities issued an arrest warrant for Aaron Aung. I wonder why they issued an arrest warrant. Possibly because you're under court order. And this does not show that you have a respect for the law. That you know right and wrong, like the family suggests. Because if you do, you know damn well you don't do no shit like this. Remember, I call Aaron the puppet master because he is. He is. He running the show here. And if you think he ain't got support, you are sadly mistaken. The fugitive father was believed to be traveling with his fiancée or his financee, Nadia Cole, who was reported missing from Seattle-Tacoma International Airport on May 29th. But wait till y'all see this picture. Wait till y'all see this picture and wait till y'all hear what was said about her in this picture, because I don't get that. So that's the last time she was seen at this airport. Just so happened to be the same day the baby gets reported missing, or the last time the baby's seen is the last day she also was seen. Get out of here. Police believe the couple could be fleeing towards Mexico. I think everybody needs to be on alert at this point, because this could be throwing people off. Okay? I suggest everybody pay attention. Everywhere. Not just in the places leading to Mexico or Mexico. Pay attention to everything, because this very well could be throwing people off from where they actually are. And if they were heading to Mexico, and the news is putting it out everywhere, to which, like I said, I believe they have access to, it could change their plans some. They could maneuver their plans around what's being reported. That is what I'm saying. The new search warrant comes from the Pullman Police Department, Idaho State Police, because this is where Aaron is from, Moscow, Idaho. Lara County Sheriff's Office and the FBI. It was executed as a means to collect evidence and information related to the disappearance of Aung and Seraya. I want to also point out that I don't believe that Aung I don't know if Aung was staying with his family. I believe he was staying with his family. And if he was comfortable enough to share information with his family about things that Saraya's mom told him when they were together, it's no doubt in my mind that he's comfortable with sharing other information about what he got going on. He seems to include his family in things that I feel like as an adult there should be boundaries on. That's my opinion. But if they are supporting him and his effort, whatever that may be, he still's not going to feel no type of way about coming forth because he got a backing. These are my opinions. Local agencies continue to work tirelessly in an attempt to locate young Seraya. The police posted on Facebook, anyone with information about this case is asked to call the Pullman Police Department or their local law enforcement agency. And I am asking that you do the same. If you really have compassion. If you support the court order and the agreement that was made, okay, if you respect the justice that came about because of this baby, you would understand that right is right and wrong is wrong. And the same way that Saraya's mom had to abide by that custody agreement, where she got that baby to Aaron when she was supposed to. She was doing what she was supposed to. Aaron was supposed to honor that court order agreement the same way. If he had an appropriate sense of justice, like the family said. Aaron Aung is an operations manager responsible for teams across multiple business divisions. And you telling me this person can do this? You telling me this person can do this? But they don't have the sense to understand that when you're under a court order agreement, you can't just do what you want to do. Your family are the reason why you had to have a court order agreement, I believe. Because I remember that this family wanted to take the baby completely away from the mother. So y'all are the ones who brought the court system in. And you mean to tell me you got so much respect for the court system since y'all decided to bring him in that now he's straight up disregarding that very process? No, this is intentional and this is planned. And I still believe that the family is complicit. They're helping or they are supporting his efforts. On the day before Aung was supposed to leave for a trip to Montana, okay, this is what he told the family. Or maybe this is what was conjured up. And that's all I'm going to say. Aung's mother said in a press release she received a series of alarming text messages from the child's mother, Samara Harmon. Samara's text messages suggested that Seraya had a very large, swollen belly, and her intestines were about to explode. The Aung's family's press release states, I feel like this could have very well been taken out of context. That is what I feel. That this statement could have been taken out of context by Aaron Aung's family or Aaron Aung himself. It not only could it have been taken out of context, but it could have been intentionally put out this way in support of the cause. I'm telling you. Prior to the trip to Montana, Aung and his dad, get this, prior to the trip to Montana, Aung and his dad called the emergency room. Listen to me. This is not a coincidence. I see that these are steps leading up to something. When you can prove things, these types of people understand that physical evidence is better than circumstantial evidence. Trust me. And I also want you to remember, there is a such thing as plausible deniability, where you're creating circumstances around an issue so that no one can pinpoint a specific thing. That is what that means. If he reasonably believed that something was wrong with the baby, and then him and his dad, prior to the trip, called the emergency room director. Who the fuck does that? If you have a serious problem, you calling the director? Why you ain't just calling 911? Why you ain't calling the emergency room? Why you just not taking the baby to the emergency room? Why are you calling the emergency room director? Anyway, there you go. So he did things to support what he believed. I'm gonna leave it at that. Aung's parents put the word trip in quotation marks. What the fuck does that mean? If you put right here where it says prior to the trip to Montana, right? You got the word trip. The parents had the word trip in quotation marks. Why is that? When you put quotation marks around the word, you're bringing emphasis to it. But why are you bringing emphasis to it? That is the question. Why are you bringing emphasis to the word trip? Are they really gone, family? Do you know something more than what we know about the trip? That's my question. The Aung's press release said they were told she was constipated. She, being the baby, Seraya, was constipated, and that water, prune juice, and some other medications will take care of the problem. I mean, I used to give my babies prune juice. My babies, Gerber, I think it's Gerber, had these little bottles of prune juice, and sometimes you can get like apple and prune or something like that. But I used to give my babies that. Yes, of course, it helps with constipation. It helps with bloating and stuff like that. And I used to give it to my baby. It could have just been bloating, But let's go on. This confirmed the unstable, misleading personality of Samara. What? This confirmed the unstable, misleading personality of Samara, which was very familiar to the Aung family, the press release states. Remember, okay, we're going to go back up for a minute. This right here. Remember I said this could have been taken completely out of context. Or this could have been given to support a narrative spun by the family. A narrative being spun by the family. A narrative being spun by Aaron about Saraya's mother. I believe this was taken out of context. But that is the reason for the family. This statement here, Samara's text message suggested that Seraya had a very large swollen belly. This right here is what the family's talking about when. Okay, so when I say the family, I'm talking about Aaron's family right now. They say this confirmed the unstable, misleading personality of Samara, which was very familiar to the Aung's family. Unstable, what makes her unstable, first of all? And misleading personality, what makes it misleading? If she understands the reasoning behind saying what she said, and the person she's conveying it to does not understand the reasoning why she's saying it, the correct approach would be for them to come to an understanding mutually. That's the correct approach.